Well, it really took place at the time of the launch of what they called the Quiet Revolution in Quebec. And that was all about the rallying cry of Maitre chez nous, masters in our own house. Because Quebec, up to that time, had been a kind of a closed society.
I still go back to the choice that you have to make in the kind of society that you live in.
Well, there's a lot of bleeding hearts around who just don't like to see people with helmets and guns. All I can say is go on and bleed, but it's more important to keep law and order in this society than to be worried about weak-kneed people who don't like the looks of a soldier.
At any cost? At any cost? How far would you go with that? How far would you extend that?
Well, just watch me.
When should individuals' rights and freedoms be limited in society?
Individual rights and freedoms are essential in a democratic society. However, they may be temporarily restricted under certain circumstances. First, rights may be limited when doing so protects the safety of the general public. If exercising a freedom poses a serious risk to others, the government may step in to prevent harm.
In addition to that, I believe restrictions may be necessary to prevent threats, hate speech that incites violence, or criminal activity. Limiting certain actions can help maintain peace and protect vulnerable groups. Third, rights can be restricted to preserve order within legal and governmental processes. Laws and regulations ensure that society functions in a structured and fair manner.
Finally, freedoms may be limited to protect national security, including preventing incitement to violence or restricting access to classified information. Now back to you, Andrew.
Thank you, Jeremy. In all cases, these restrictions should be lawful, necessary, and temporary, ensuring that individual rights remain protected in the long term.
That's why, under the right circumstances, these lawful restrictions are necessary.
That's all, folks. Be legendary.